begin, gentle seekers and witches. Beautiful greetings, gentle seekers and witches, to Hecate's Library of Mystical Arts. If you're new to this video library, this is my way of greeting to you. If you're a returning gentle seeker or witch, thank you so much for checking out this video book to expand your plethora of wisdom. Allow me to bewitch your mind. I am called José Pablo. I am a professional witch who specializes in divination, the mystical arts, and libers. Today's video book is video book number 16, also known as Prologue lesson number 9. Every day I'm shuffling, a lesson in shuffling the cards. In this video book, I'll be teaching you 3 different ways of how you can shuffle the cards. 2 of those ways are standard ways. The 3rd way is my way of shuffling the cards. You don't have to take all of these ways, and there probably are different methods of how you can shuffle the cards. Let me know down in the comments if there's a different way you shuffle the cards. Today's card of the day is from the Chrysalis Tarot. This is created by Tony Brooks and Holly Sierra with paintings from Holly Sierra. Now, as I said earlier, this deck has different suits. They have mirrors, spirals, scrolls, and stones. If we get a different card that doesn't have an explanation of what you're used to, if you're used to Thoth, or if you're used to Rider-Waite Smith, or you're used to Marseille, we will find the equivalency of that card. Do not fret, it will be okay. Let us draw today's card of the day. This is the 4th time you appear. Why is that? Okay. This is the first time on camera that you're showing up. Okay. Let's deliver this. Today's card of the day is Papalagava, also known as String. Papalagava is telling me to let go or surrender the ego. The ego is very restless at the moment. He is very powerful. He doesn't want to stop. He doesn't want to be proven that he's wrong. That's not the case. It's time to let go of that. It's time to surrender that, because we don't know everything 100%. Sometimes we have to use notes, sometimes we have to learn from other people, and that's perfectly okay. It doesn't hurt to expand our plethora of wisdom. He also tells me that inner strength and self-control are needed for the higher consciousness. He also tells me that your intuition, your dreams are going to be filled with this newfound energy. It's called information. This information is being transmitted into your personal subconscious. From there, it goes into your intuition, it goes into your dreams, and eventually it develops into your 6th sense. And that way, you know what's going on. You have an idea of how to change your future or make your future a better one, or even to make it the future you want. I know that's probably the same thing among the 3 things, but sometimes the future you want is the one that you're seeing. Sometimes it's not the future you want, so you want to change it. That's what this is about. It's going to tell you how you can change it or go forward with the energies you have right now. If you see something different, gentle seekers and witches, in this particular card or in any of the cards, please leave it down in the comments down below. I, as well as many other gentle seekers and witches, look forward to your personal insights. Let us begin, gentle seekers and witches. I'm going to show you the 3 methods that I know how to shuffle the cards. We're not going to be using tarot cards or oracle cards because I'm afraid to move them. So we're going to be using these playing cards that my co-producer bought for me. I'd like to thank him for buying these and making sure I'm able to use them in a diligent way. First things first, take out the cards and remove any excessive cards that you don't need, like title cards, in this case, joker cards. We're going to be teaching you the overhand shuffle. The overhand shuffle is a pretty standard method. All you have to do is just take one pile into your opposite hand and just take the other hand that you're going to shuffle with and put cards either on the bottom, on the top of the other set of playing cards. It is pretty simple, it's pretty standard, so pretty easy to do. Okay, so if a card jumps out, then you can either put it back in your deck of cards, or if you read with jumper cards, then read with them then, in that case. I tend to do both hands, so that way it makes it a fair amount of right to left or left to right, so that way not one side is more predominant than the other. The next method I'm going to teach you is the Fishbowl Shuffle. In this case, you're just putting the deck of cards into like a fishbowl, and you're going to put cards on top of one another. You can put cards on from the top to the bottom. It doesn't really matter as long as you put cards in a pile. It's kind of messy. I don't like it, this method personally, but if it makes the job done, it makes the job done. Once you feel like it's ready to go, then you take a pile of the cards and you put the cards back together. It doesn't have to be all upright, it doesn't have to be all reversed, it's just a mixture of cards. As you can see, it's a little bit messy and I struggle with this quite a bit, so I'm struggling with this method. You want to divide them as small piles as you can, so that way it's not too much for one set of hands, that is. And that's how you do the Fishbowl Shuffle. I'm going to be teaching you how to use my method of shuffling. First, know what day it is. Odd has right hand to left hand, even has left hand to right hand. Start by doing an overhand shuffle regular one time. Reverse the cards and put them in 2 different spots. Finally, take cards and put them in 3 different spots. Do this again, but reverse what you just did. The next set of cards goes in 2 different spots regularly, and then the final set of cards is reversed again, but in 3 different spots. Then you do these steps again with the opposite hand. You should have done this at least 12 times to get a complete cycle. Now we're going to do this in real time, so that way you can see how fast my hands normally will go if I'm not talking about the methods. After you're done shuffling, you're going to split your deck into 3 different piles. The power of 3 is very powerful. First, grab your tool. Your tool in this case will be the pentagram. You're going to use the pentagram to hover over the piles and see which one the pentagram lands on. Whatever the pentagram lands on, that's the pile you reverse. In this case, it landed in the middle. So I'm going to reverse the middle pile. Next, I'm going to grab my next tool, which is the Rainbow Chakra Pendulum. This is invoking spirit, and this is to tell me which pile to remove. Here it is when it says yes. And here it is when it says no. Alright, so we're going to go over each pile and see if it says yes or no, which pile to remove. In this case, it's saying yes to remove that one, but we're going to double check the other piles as well to make sure we are removing the correct pile. Alright, we thank the spirits and remove the pile that is needed to be removed. From there, I will bring out my Rainbow Hummingbird This is my newest acquisition, and I got this from Mexico from my madrina, and I use this to help me choose the pile that I need to work with. So I hover over the pile and see which one the hummingbird is skating over. Whatever pile it skates over, that's the pile we're going to work with. So in this case, it skated over the middle, so that's why I'm moving the first pile. Next, I get the pendulum once again and ask if it's the bottom card, the top card, or a completely random card. In this case, it's saying yes to the top card. So that means the card of the day is the top card. We put that card there, and then we're ready to go. And there you have it, gentle seekers and witches. You have successfully completed video book number 16, also known as Prologue lesson number 9. Every day I'm shuffling, a lesson in shuffling the cards. Let me know down in the comments if one of these 3 ways suits your fancy. If you're going to try my way of shuffling the cards, or even if there's a new way that I need to look at. I know for sure there is another way to shuffle the cards called a casino ruffle shuffle. Unfortunately, my hands are not that great with it, so that's why I didn't show you. But in a future video book, we will be teaching that method, so stick around. Please share this video book if you found this to be helpful, and that way you can teach other people how to shuffle their cards. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions, if you want to talk to me about shuffling, or even anything that I have touched base on. With that being said, gentle seekers and witches, here are some things that you should know. In the description box below, you will find where you can buy the Chrysalis Tarot deck. You will also find links to all the social media channels such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You can also find in the description box below a list of where you can donate to Hecate's Library of Mystical Arts. With that being said, here are the final 3 things you can do for this video book and for this video library. Number 1, if you like this video book for your own personal library, or you learned something new, or if you just want to see my cute little face, give this video book a thumbs up, a like. Number 2, if you want to follow along within the odyssey of Hecate's Library of Mystical Arts, please hit the subscribe button. The final thing is this: if you want an owl to deliver to your electronic device of when a video book is ready for you to check out, please hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for checking out this video book. I, as well as many other gentle seekers and witches, look forward to your personal insights as well as anything you want to talk about. With that being said, keep making magic in your everyday life. Blessed be.